everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. I do upload on Mondays and Thursdays each week. So when you subscribe, and you still should click subscribe, you will be notified when you have your notifications alerted turned on when I have uploaded new content for your view. And of course, my pleasure, and it is indeed my pleasure. I am honored to do so. Welcome to all new subscribers. Every week, I want to make sure that you know how valued you are here. This channel is, when you read my about me, it says my channel is purposeful and compassionate, and this is what I am hoping as I share my views on various different topics. You pick that up. So tomorrow is Tuesday, 4th of July, and however, here in America, I have to remember that YouTube is, worldwide. So here in America, Independence Day, July 4th, 1776, however you celebrate that, however you recognize that, however you understand that, however you embrace that, may you please enjoy. Yes? Namaste. Please enjoy. But I do want to address the principles of the day, the principles of freedom, the principles of independence, the principles of pursuing the pursuit of happiness, the principles of what the standards of America offers or assumes to offer, however you view that. Because this one thing I do know and am beginning to understand is that there could be many variations as to the impact of those words and how they implore, explore, and deposit themselves in an individual's life. And so let me give you an example. I am going to drop in the description box the link that I did to a post, I want to say a few months ago, regarding my mechanic at that time, PK from Cambodia. And it was basically on water and the water here in America. And it was very rich in, to me, this conversation I had with him was and still resonates with me. It really watered my brain, I should say, because he was so impassioned about the water and his thoughts and perspective about American blue, beautiful, rich water and green grass and palm trees, and his vision of America before he came here from Cambodia. And water was and still is there almost a precious commodity. It's often not filtered, it's often not clean, it's often not even drinkable. So he had an anticipation of water here. But when he came here, the anticipation he had didn't meet the experience he had, and he felt deflated. Now, such is life many times. So I'll drop the entire upload to that in the description box. It's really worth hearing, because what I didn't put in that upload is the conversation that continued with he and I. And I'll admit, in some of his views of us here in America were so strong and so negative as to how he thought of us and what he experienced of us. Coming from Cambodia, in his mind, a third world type country, and he had America up here and they're down here. And the principles of us didn't line up with him. Now, this is him talking to me directly. And it was okay for me to share that. I even doubled back with him just recently before I did this one. The point I'm making is, as I was listening to that, I'm going, and this conversation a couple years ago. Well, it had to be at least 3 years ago because it was way before COVID. It was about a year before COVID. So it's been some time, but it just stuck with me. As I was listening to him and trying to be, I'm a person too, I can hear you. But I was being almost offended. You came here from Cambodia, you've nothing nice to say. I mean, okay, our water is not like as blue as you thought, but I was almost offended. And I'm listening to him, and I am almost drawing a conclusion, drawing a judgment of his genuine experience from his point of view as to what he thought we were. And now his experience is we are not that to him as to what he thought. And I thought, now a little part of me was saying, well, you can go back to Cambodia. I know I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. But I felt myself not judged. I felt myself allowing him to have his experience without my interception of a judgment. And right then, when I was thinking, I kid you not, I could see where I was sitting, and he was behind his desk in his office. My car had been ready. My car was out there. The keys I'd already paid. We were just talking. I can still see where we were. And right when I'm thinking this, he said to me, I'm glad I can talk to you about this. Because most Americans get so offended about my true experience. At least you can hear me and I can let it out. Now, I was thinking that. At that time, I was thinking that, like, who are you? Why don't you go back to Cambodia if you're not pleased here? Is what I was thinking. I'm glad I didn't say it, because he was saying, I can't even share my experience here. I thought you were this. It seems you're that. Now, I'm juxtaposing that talk with 4th of July, Freedom Day, Independence Day, liberty, even now, and how not all experiences match the thought that's on paper, the selling of the day. Not to knock the day, celebrate. I celebrate it because I am America. I am American. But the fullness of the day for many people in many ways, and it has nothing to do with differences. It has everything to do with experiences, just like PK. So just as I was listening to him, don't make past judgments on my sharing this with you. It is how we project ourselves as Americans. And in many times, we have not lived up to the character of our presentation, is all I'm saying. We're not sharing the fullness of freedom with everyone, is what I'm saying. We're not offering independence of judgment, biases, conflict, ill intent with everyone, just as PK was saying. We're not always so liberated. The land of liberty. I love this country. Laws, we're all imperfect, but the liberty to be like he was expressive with me at that time. And even then I was thinking, who are you to say this about my country? And me, us, others, people in general, we can feel that way when people don't think as in line patriotically from their experience to you. That's all I'm saying. That's all. The same for religion. Allow a person to explore. Allow a person to wander into religion. They could probably teach you something. Stop that growth. Don't stop that spiritual enlightenment. Don't stop that illumination. Don't stop that wokenness to consciousness. Allow the freedom to happen for that person. Allow the independent journey to occur. Allow the liberty to live their life their way, not yours. Yes, yes, I love you. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy it however you choose. And like PK's conversation with me, don't take any of this any kind of way. Lightly salted is what I'm offering you. Eggs over easy is what I'm offering. That's what I'm serving today. Okay? And I love you. See you next time. I'll post on Thursday. I will post this for today, for tomorrow, for 4th of July, because I'll be watching fireworks. So with my dog. By the way, with my dog, happy we're together forever. Max, my dog, M-A-C apostrophe S. That's how I spell it. But I pronounce it Max. I got him 2 years ago on 4th of July. So 4th of July is a thing for us. He's 3 years old now. He's a German Shepherd. We are buddies, and he helps me somewhat stay fit because I get a good workout with him. But 2 years ago on 4th of July, I'll share that story right here. 2 years ago on 4th of July, I was on a waiting list for him. And I was number 4 on that list. And I knew I wasn't going to get him. I said, number 4, I'd been looking for a dog since before COVID. And then COVID happened and it became all weird to just get a pet. And I prefer to rescue. I prefer to rescue a breed that's approved through AKC and the kennel and all that. So I do believe in dotting every I and crossing every T. So I found Max. And he was only not quite 1 year old at the time. And I was number 4. I was like, darn, I'm not gonna get it. And I remember my friends were saying, Sheri, come on, don't think that way. I said, but there has to be 3 other. The dog is so gorgeous. Nobody's gonna pass him by. Well, guess what? He became available on 4th of July. And 2 people before me, so I was number 4, 2 people before me were out of town for 4th of July because I think last year was on a Monday, so it was a 3-day holiday. So they were out of town. And the 3rd person didn't show up. So I was there. I was there bright and early. I was like the first person. I was there before they opened up. I was there. I was waiting. I had everything. I spent time with him. We connected like no tomorrow, and we're still connected. So that's my doggy story. I plan on sharing that, but that's how I like to celebrate because 4th of July 2 years ago became special in a different way. It's 4th of July. Bye. If you got this far, be sure to click subscribe and bring a friend with you next time. I love you. Bye. Do something special. Bye.